Once you've finished working on your project within Resolve and you'd like to export to a final video file, we can come up to the top right corner of the edit page and you can see that we have quick export here. So I'll just click once on that. Now we have this dialog that opens up and we can see that we have a variety of different formats that we can choose from on the left hand side here. Now over to the right we can see a few details about the file type that we have selected here. So if I were to come to the YouTube, then we can see its resolution, the video codec that will be used, and a few other things here. We can even sign in directly to our YouTube account if we'd like to publish directly to it. But just know that with the quick export, you're going to be pretty limited with the settings and things that you can do to the exported video. Now, once we've selected the format that we'd like to use, we can click on the export button. That's going to open up a Finder on the Mac or Explorer on Windows. You can then choose the location you'd like to export to and then just click on OK and you should be good to go. But for those of you who would like finer control over the details of the exported or rendered down video file, we're going to go ahead and cancel out of this window here and we're going to hop over to the Deliver page. Now on the Deliver page, we can see on the left hand side here, we have a large panel which contains all of our export settings or our render settings. And by default, we start off on a custom export preset. And this is just going to allow us to make any sorts of changes that we like for our video. We can see that this is selected. I can also switch over to the audio and we have specific settings for it. And then we also have file. But let's come back to the video section and you can see here we can make adjustments to the format, the codec that we're using. If we come all the way down to the bottom, we have even further advanced settings. And then below that, we actually have subtitle settings. So you've got a ton of flexibility here when you come to the Deliver page, and especially with the custom export option. Now, if you're going to be exporting similar types of videos all the time and you'd like to come up with presets so you don't need to make all of your changes each time, then you can make your adjustments, come up to the top where we have the three dots. This is going to allow us to access the options menu. I'll click once, and then we can save those adjustments as a new preset. So then once those saves have saved, then we can click on this drop down menu and then you should see it populated within here. Now you can also see that we have some other presets that are available to us. So for instance, we could choose the YouTube, and then as I hover, we have a side panel that opens up and I can choose the particular resolution that I like to work with. So maybe I'll just select the 1080p. And now you can see the options that we have are going to be a bit more limited when we choose another preset. Now we'll want to give this a name, so I'll just go ahead and call this tutorial video, and we can click on browse to choose a location. I'm just going to select my desktop. We'll choose save, and then down at the bottom we have add to render queue. I'll click once on that and we can see that it is now populated within our render queue. If you'd like to remove anything from the render queue, because you can add multiple timelines to the queue, you can click on the X here and it will be removed. You can click on the pencil to edit, but I'm ready to go ahead and export this. So in the bottom right hand corner, we have render all. I'll go ahead and click once on that. And now we can see that the process has begun, and we're going to have a countdown up in the top right corner, and we can see our visual progress below. Okay, we'll wrap up here, and I just want to mention that if you are interested in speeding up your learning curve with DaVinci Resolve, I do provide one-on-one web training over Zoom directly with me. So if you'd like more information on that, check out the pinned comment below or the description area of this video. Otherwise, I hope to see you in the next tutorial. Thanks for watching.